Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna show you the another TMNT Ninja Turtle Michelangelo from the Heatboys. So this is the second version that they have made. They made the Leonardo first, and then they somehow skipped the Raphael, which is supposed to be number 2, and then they made Mikey instead, and Raphael's coming later on, so which is bizarre. So I thought they're gonna go in the sequential order, but they can't skip things around. And then obviously number 4 is gonna be Donatello, and then you got Shredder and Master Red as well. So you got the whole family package in this lineup, which is really cool. I like this lineup, so I'm gonna pick up all these guys. But the Heat Boy also made another transformable Leonardo version as well, which basically you can turn it into a truck. I'm not that keen on that line. I mean, some people might like this line, but I'm not that keen, so I just gonna not get that one, but I will have all of these lined up for all the robot version of it. So this is really cool. Mikey comes with, as you can see here, a lot more weapons and accessories than in Leonardo somehow. I mean, to be fair, I mean, they should come out about similar amount of accessory, but Mikey seems to got a little bit extra with all the weapons and rockets and all the shoulder part and all these additional part as well. And he had a little surprise here as well, which I'll show you that later on. And so this guy is really cool, packed full of accessories and really tank. You know, it's very heavy. It's like a kilo heavy just for the figure alone, which is shocking. You know, it's the same size as the 30 Bumblebee style. You know, they're similar height, about 8.5 inches tall, but these guys are a lot heavier for some reason, so it use a lot more inner diecast structures, so they are very solid quality, right? So it's not third party or anything like that. It's a proper premium quality, and I love this design. And unfortunately, I have a problem with the LED light up on the head here on this Mikey. So I'm talking to ShowZ to send me the replacement battery unit, because I get it from ShowZ. And I got it for about 140 or something like that from the ShowZ here, but you can also get it from Bombasby as well. They both sell the same figure, similar price, maybe about £10 difference or something like that. It's not much different. So yeah, here we are. Right, let's take a pause on this, and you can see here, I mean, he carved so many weapons. It's amazing. And let's take a closer look on the actual figure itself, right? So you can see all the decals and all the stuff is amazing. You got number 3 TMNT. You got all the rocket port here, which you can actually articulate up and down. You can pull, close it, and you got a little button here that you can actually bring it to the front if you want to. Right, it's kind of stiff. Everything about this figure is stiff. That's the only problem I have. Is that once you put it in, it's so difficult to take it out. No, I can't actually push it out now. I will try it later on, but anyway, it is there. And then you got all the nunchuck as well. So the nunchucks chains are actually made of die cast. You have M for the Mikey, right? And then you got all the chest part, you got all the decals and all the stickers and everything around, which is very nice. And also you got a little surprise here, and when you open this up, you got another some kind of machine gun on the chest part as well, which is very cool. And that's additional unit. And then you got all the guns that you can articulate. You got all the rocket ports at the top here. You can articulate, you can close this if you want to. You can open it as well, and you can do also articulation here. At the back, as you can see here, all the joints here are actual die cast. Even all these spare parts that you can actually, you know, hook all these things is actually made of die cast here. It's really cool. And so you got all these hair. Look at this, the hair is very nice. And he has a headphone and also sunglasses as well, which is crazy. And that is really cool. And you can take the headphone off. Right, this is headphone. Right, look at it. Look at that, very cool, right? And you got sunglasses as well, which is like this. And then you got the actual eye, and the mouth can also articulate. The head can also make it longer if you want to. You can make this neck a lot longer or shorter, and the head can actually, you know, the mouth can also open and close like that. Wow. Yeah, so you can also do all sort of things. And then you got this headphone that you can actually push it back in to make it look like he's actually, you know, listening music or whatever. So there we are. And the guns obviously can articulate, but at the moment all the joints are kind of stiff, but you can move around if you want to. And then you got all the individual articulated turtle legs, arm and fingers. So you have all these fingers, you can actually, articulate around if you want. And you have this rocket pod, which you can actually take this out, put it on the back here as well, if you want. So you can have a lot of possibility here. And if I show you this, right, you got two porthole, and the reason why is one is like this, right, and another one at the back is you can make it look like this, looks like it's kind of shooting out. And also these things you can actually open up, all these little fins can actually open up like that as well, which is very cool. Look at that. And then you got different kind of painting, right? So you got NYC here, and then you got here Cowabunga and all kind of things like that. So that is a nice rocket. And then let's look at the other hand, right? So articulation here is also no problem here at all. So I can guarantee you that, right? So you got no restriction around. You can actually crouch down or shoot, or all kind of posability is insane. You can do all kind of things that you want. So that shouldn't be a problem. Right, so let's look at this machine gun, right? So this machine gun has a LR44 battery or something. It's quite a big chunky battery component. And then you got this magnet part to actually tap it here, or is it the other side? And you can see the machine guns actually rotate. Look at this. That is one insane features, right? So I really like this. This is so cool. I mean, what kind of machine gun has it? I mean, I wish that Gundam metal builds that they can't do that kind of features, but they don't. But this guy has all the package. I love that part, right? And also, obviously, you can actually joints can actually articulate. You can go double jointed here. You can see here. You can also swivel, and shoulder has a butterfly joint as well, and all sort of thing. And at the back, right, you have this portal where you have the actual turtle will go inside, and it's kind of difficult to open after I put all these things, but it is possible. You can actually open this number 3 panel down. Okay, so I just try to open this panel, and then so that you can see here, and this is where the turtle will be writing inside. So you can see here, all this panel can go sideways as well. You can go sideways, and yeah, you can open up all this panel around. And then if I turn it around, you can have little Mikey can sit in here, which I haven't taken out actually, but you can actually put that little guy in there. It comes with it as well, and he can actually sit in there in this cockpit. Right, so and then you can rotate this, and then the whole cockpit will shut, and then that's how he drive this giant turtle transformable machine basically. Right, so that is really cool. Alright, so also this nunchuck is, I have to show you this. It is actually quite detailed, right? And this chain, like I said, is die-cast. It's made of actual metal, but it is nice and solid quality, right? So all the little decal here as well, which is impressive. So everything about this guy is really impressive. I mean, I am very happy with it, absolutely 100%. And one thing that I was quite surprised, I have to say this, because I thought they're gonna reuse all the components and everything, but actually they didn't. I mean, I'm glad that they didn't actually reuse. Because if you look at it here with the Leonardo and Mikey, I mean, the difference is that you can see a lot of basic structure is the same, right? So you can see here, belt are the same, and all the internal structure is all the same, right? So the painting is a bit different, and you can see chest plate are a bit different here, right? You got all the Japanese writing stuff here and not on this side. And the shoulder part is different. You got all the rocket port here, but he doesn't. And then all the pad on the shoulder plate also different, and the kneecap are also different. Here you got blue and orange, you got different plastic design, and so quite a lot of part on the side is different here, right? So but internally they are the same, and the structure is the same, the hair and all those are the same, but it's just the way they put all the little detail here to make it look different from the previous version. And also the green color are totally different. You can see completely different design and different color as well. So that makes this figure, you know, this lined up is completely different. So I'm really curious to see what kind of green color they're gonna use for Raphael. So I think all these turtles are gonna have different kind of color and different kind of little tweak around it to make it look a bit more unique. So yeah. Anyway, alright, so I hope that this video is helpful. It's definitely worth getting this. I mean, I honestly swear to God, man, this is really good figure. I don't have any problem. Apart from the LED light up unit here, which is unfortunately broken from the start. Apart from that, you know, shouldn't have any other major QC problem here at all whatsoever. Alright, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers!